What is up, everybody? Holy shit. You'll never see me, well, you'll not never see me do a video like this, but you'll never not see me do a video similar to this. This is way too close. It needs to be in a different area. If I put it over here. Okay, that'll be out of my way. Kind of. But, okay, it's cut off. So, honestly, I might, okay. So, first, let me share the stream because I want people to watch me build this. So we're going to copy the link. We're going to put it in Discord, even though we probably shouldn't, because some people probably would get mad at that. But yeah, so we're going to share it on Discord, quick, and then we will be on our way. So give me 5 minutes, and I'll do the opening. Hopefully it'll go up. Okay, then cool. Plasma, what's up, buddy? How many paychecks is this Lego set? Honestly, it's not as many paychecks as you'd think. It's a lot of paychecks, don't get me wrong. But it's not as many as you'd think. Mind you, it would be insane if a Lego set actually costed a paycheck. The most expensive one that I've seen is the Lego Death Star, which is maybe someone's paycheck if they work at like a very, not minimal job, but not the like most like normal paying job, I guess. Because I feel like you should be able to get more than $1,000 in 2 weeks. But the F1 sets are so expensive. I've seen a few of them. I haven't seen all of them, but I've seen a few. I think they were up to, at least the ones that I saw were around 120 some dollars. Yeah, it's not cheap, dude. Legos are not cheap, which really sucks, because Legos are cool as fuck, you know? I wish they were cheap, but they're not, unfortunately. But yeah, so this one, the X Mansion, that one was, I believe, $330. Yeah, not a cheap at all ordeal for me. But I figured because well, I was at the Mall of America this weekend, and I figured, you know what, I don't really do shopping much, so I figured I could probably do this, or get this, and be content. I almost picked up another one while I was there. It wouldn't have been a $330 one, but I almost picked up a, not how do I put it, but it was a, creator uploads. You're fucking lame, dude. Whatever. But I almost picked up a, I want to say not Doctor Strange. It was a Fantastic Four one that had Galactus and stuff, which I think was pretty cool. I'm gonna message you guys. They're probably gonna ban me for that. I don't really care, to be honest. It's kind of okay, so yeah, okay. So I don't understand how Lego is so expensive. It's basically just plastic. Well, it is just plastic, but it's like super duper manufactured plastic with probably like 1,000 cancer-causing chemicals and a bunch of other stuff. I low-key kind of want to say the box just because it's so cool, and I've never built it's not that I've never built anything this big, but I've never built. Well, actually, this would be the biggest one that I'll ever build. That one, I want to do that next, but this is going to take me probably a couple days because I don't know how many bags there are of this, but there's probably like a ridiculous amount of bags. So this is going to be something I'm going to have to, so. Okay, I'm going to open up this side quick. Alright, cool. I'm going to leave this knife here though, just in case. Bryce, this is new. This is new. And low-key, I think it's cool. So, oh boy. So it comes, so there's a box inside of the box, which is a bit weird, but not entirely. Well, maybe. Oh, so there's a box. There's a box, and then there's bags. I don't know what the box. Don't tell me this is a book, dude. I know the book was gonna be a big thing, but like that's insane. Okay, here's bag 15. So I guess these couldn't fit in the box or something. I don't really know. You guys can't see me unboxing it right now. Give me a second. Oh, I just killed the knife. Yeah, I don't know if it's just a bunch of big pieces or not, but yeah. So there we go. Box is open. Plasma is not necessarily about the plastic being multiple. Right? It's the months, years put in. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like. It's kind of like, how can Kabam charge $1,000 for, like, Punisher or something? Like, it's not just like you're paying for Punisher, even though it is like just a digital thing. You're also paying for like all of the effort put in to him and stuff, and blah blah blah. Okay, I'm gonna try to get these ordered, so that way I can just pull them out of the box in order, and I'm not scrambling around. So. It's going to take me just a slight bit. I'm assuming it's like 15 and back, and this is the first 14 bags or something. So 18. Was it 14? Okay, never mind. That might be the first 13. So 14. Oh, 13. Okay. 18. 20. 19. This is 24. This is Magneto. 21. What is this? 17, 23, 24, this is 16, that's 15. Okay, so I'm thinking 24 and 23 put on top of it, then 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, and 13. Okay, those are all 13. I don't know how many bags it is. It's like 24. Yeah, the camera, I had to put it there, otherwise it had a weird angle.
No, you're good, buddy.
Understand that, I agree, but I swear in China it probably cost $20, yeah, but they got their profit somehow, so. It's like how mechanics will charge you $1,000 to replace a part. Yeah, exactly, yeah, it's all the labor that you're paying for. Ugh, okay, we're popping this fucker open quick. Oh, that gave me a cardboard cut, probably. Yeah, this box is just absolutely just stuffed with shit. Pretty much, I'm assuming all bags 1 through 12 in here. And they look pretty big. And the book, I think, is also in there. Oh, it's not even a book. Oh, it is a book, but it's a big-ass book. And we get this big-ass piece, too. So this, I'm just going to put on the ground. I'm not going to save this. It's worthless. Probably going to need this. This is probably the base of the X-Mansion. Oh, there's actually like 4 of them, so that's cool. These are probably the bases for the mansion. Okay. This is so much, guys. Okay, this is bag 1. We're doing this one first. In China, sure, because they make the stuff there. It's also cheaper by a lot, like cheaper quality. Probably, yeah. Okay, 3, 4. Okay, so 12 can go right here, because that's where I'm putting shit. 12. Now where's 11? That's 8. This is 7. 7, 11. There's 9. Where the hell is 11? That's... Okay, here's 11. Okay, 11. 10. Definitely should have got more space. You guys can see the box bending as well. Oh, I don't know if you can, but the box is bending because it's so big. Apparently this also was too big to put in a bag. Wow. So that can go there. 3. Okay. I can't tell if this is a 9 or I think it's a 9. So there's 9. Here's 8. 7. 6. Trying to get these all like flattened out and stuff. 5. Hopefully they don't fall over also while I'm doing this. 4. Actually, maybe I'll put all the bags up here. I don't know. I say 4 bags does it. Knowing Bryce will quit when he's at like. Oh no! I mean, this was. I did this one last night. I mean, it took me a good couple hours, but like, I don't think I'm gonna quit that early in. I definitely will have to quit though, because I'm not gonna be able to put this entire thing together tonight, because I got work in the morning. But I'm gonna give it my best shot to complete as much as I can tonight. I guess we got this little like tentacle thing as well. So these can go up here. We don't need them right away. I think we're building the Sentinel first. Okay, you guys ready to see how big this damn book is? This thing is, it's in a bag. I've never had a book in a bag before. Oh, there's 3 books. Never mind. I knew they wouldn't put it all in one book. There's no way. All 3 books, though, they come to the size of this. That's pretty thick, I'd say. Okay, this. Anything else? Oh, there's stickers in here too. I haven't made fucking Legos with stickers in so long. That's cool, but I hate stickers so much. I'm always like, I gotta be perfect, you know. In total, there is 46 sets of stickers. There might just be 46 in general. Yeah, I think there's just 46 stickers in general. And there are extra stickers, like there's Wolverine cuts and stuff, which is really hard to show you guys. But like these bottom ones where my finger is, those are all like extra stickers. So this can go up here because I don't think I'll get stickers just yet. Oh, and the books are late numbered. So we got book 3. I can go at the bottom. Book 2. Book 1. Okay. At least 5 streams worth of Legos. Possibly. That could be an accurate thing. I'm also going to check if I have... Okay. I'm going to periodically check MCOC as well, just to see if I have... just to see if I have AQ or something I have to do. So. Okay. Lego Builder. I can do it on my phone? I'm not going to do that. I traditionally like this, but... So... oh, it's got a little story, too. It says, over decades and multiple timelines, the X-Mansion has seen its share of battles and modifications. This model reflects damages to part of the building exterior, whether from training sessions or battling enemies, we will leave to your imagination. A consistent threat to the X-Men is continued bigotry and persecution by powerful conglomerates who want mutants either eradicated or empowered to destroy the rest of humanity. Few foes have been more devastating than the Sentinel, a specifically engineered robot enhanced to withstand mutant powers. As if one threat wasn't enough, Magneto was always ready to wreak havoc on the X-Mansion too. If you wish to emulate one of the dramatic explosions that have befallen this iconic building, the cupola is built to pop off and break into pieces. Okay, cool. I'm assuming that's the cupola, so that is meant to just break or whatever, so... I hate putting the stickers, always mess things. Exactly, yeah, dude. Autoplay something if you're going to keep it running. Not a bad idea, actually. The key to our evolution. So the X-Mansion is split into modules, so you can build with your friends or family. Much like the X-Men, you can achieve something great with teamwork. Don't tell Camila that. She wanted the She wanted to help me build this. I was like, no. And now I feel bad for not letting her. But she doesn't know that, and she's probably watching right now, but it doesn't matter. So, you will find references to key characters and events from the comic series spanning both floors. In the left wing is the Danger Room training area. Okay, cool. Must be this one. This place is vital for young mutants to hone their skills before facing real-world dangers. You can move its walls with training activities, missiles, rockets, lasers, and chainsaws to change the layout of the room. That should keep our heroes on their toes. On the top floor, a small kitchen area connects to the sleeping quarters. Professor X can retreat into his laboratory to study new mutant powers or access his most ingenious invention, Cerebro. No way there's a Cerebro in this, dude. That's cool as shit, bro. Yo, Frosty, what's up, man? Just saw the noti. My bad, right? Hey, Frosty, you good, man? You good? You good? Okay, there's a lot of reading here, which I'll take a break and read it later. I can't be doing all the reading right now. Oh, that's cool. They have a different Wolverine hairstyle. Okay, I've always kind of like. I mean, I love Wolverine's hair where it kind of just goes like and stuff because that's kind of like his iconic look and stuff. But they're giving him a different hairstyle for this, and I'll show you guys in a minute because it's really hard for me to hold the fucking thing like this. But so yeah, I gotta make sure I get all the Legos out before I throw the bag away because when I was younger, I was notorious for like opening up the Lego set bag and then having like pieces in there, and I wouldn't throw it away, but I'd put it off to the side, and then I'd be looking for the piece, and I'd be like, Dad, I can't find the piece. Be like, you idiot, it's right here. I'm like, oh, thanks, Dad. So I have to keep I've always kept an eye on that, just to make sure I'm not having a piece in the wrong place. So yeah. Is this your largest Lego? Technically, yes. This is my biggest set that I'm going to be building ever. I have built some pretty big ones though. I own a lot of Legos, like not a healthy amount for a 22-year-old male. I definitely own way too many, but my biggest one before this wasn't actually like a Lego. It was more like a how do I put this? Like it's like a portrait of Iron Man. You could change it to like Iron Man, original Iron Man, Infinity War Iron Man, or Hulkbuster Iron Man. So that was my biggest one until now. I also own a couple big ones that aren't like, I guess you could say like 18 plus ones like this, where it's like you need to be. I don't know if they're actually going to ID you for these, but I mean, you definitely don't want to have like an 8-year-old trying to build this. It's going to take them forever. But I have a couple helicarrier ones that or not a couple. I think I have one helicarrier one with MODOK in it. I'll have to do an actual like Lego reveal or whatever. But so this is the hair they gave him. Oh damn! You see my big ass, dude. It's not like his typical like his little haircut that they normally give him, but I think it's pretty cool. And then it also comes with the little cowl as well you can put on him. So, I did some off-camera building with Camila. Shows us the complete set. Well, yeah, I did do this, but I didn't do it with Camila. I mean, she did her own like little flowers and stuff, but I did that by myself. But we were watching some Marvel TV shows last night. Okay, so I'm gonna put Wolverine where you guys can't see him. Just kidding. I'm gonna put him right here, and I'll put his little thing right here so he can sit under Hulk. Okay. I've only scrolled to the next page, and I'm already getting sick of this. This is so much. Gotta be careful also when I dig through pieces to not throw the shit off the face of the earth. He's definitely gonna mess up at some point. Oh, definitely, dude. I messed up quite a bit last night working on this one, so it's inevitable, but I'll figure it out. I always do. So. That to go there. This to go here. Then, yeah. put this here. Okay. Just done with the bike. So, is bro building a car or something? It's a Logan's motorcycle, I believe. Currently, that's what I'm building. Ugh. Is the Daily Bugle in your background? It is in the background. And that one, I think, was like $400 a few years ago. I bought that, I want to say, like, late 2021, early 2022, I bought that. Me and my stepdad went down to one of the malls, I think in Milwaukee, and we picked that up. And he picked up some little thing, but I picked that up, and I've never built it until now. So, which some people have really told me, like, Bryce, why haven't you built it yet? Why haven't you built it yet? And I was just like, I don't know. But I'm building it now, so that's really all that matters. So, also, this is a very detailed Sentinel. I think I have 2 Sentinels already, but this is the most detailed one that they've ever made. I mean, they've only made a few Sentinels in general, but I mean, all the Sentinels that I have are not this detailed. So this is going to be quite an interesting Sentinel to build. I also am not the biggest fan of is that the middle? Yeah. I'm also not the biggest fan of like building like characters like this. It's just not something I like to do. But I think once I get the Sentinel done, that's like all the building I have to do for like for character wise, and then I just start working on the house. So that's the cool part. And you haven't built it? No, I haven't. It's been sitting in my closet ever since. I was honestly thinking about like, not like selling it, but I was thinking about just like maybe holding on to it for a long time and just seeing how much the price would go up. Because there was a point in my life where I was buying Legos not to build them, but just to have them, which is a bit weird. But now I think I'm gonna start building all the Legos that I have in my closet, which sounds like I'm doing a coming out thing, but I actually do have like a lot of Legos in my closet. So, also I follow the directions to a T, man. So sorry, guys. Man, this thing is really, really detailed. I don't know what to talk about. Tongue, 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 tongue. Never got into Star Wars. I don't know why. Honestly, I started off wanting Legos because one of my classmates during like you know, like in school where you'd have like rainy days, so they wouldn't send you outside for recess. You'd have to play inside. So one of my classmates, I liked Legos in the beginning, but I mean, a couple of my buddies started playing with Legos, and I was like, oh, let me try. And we didn't really have like Legos like this. We kind of just had like big, not like big blocks, but like blocks like this. These ones in the 4x4s and stuff. And there wasn't much, and we had to make like characters out of like the 4x4s and stuff. So it was kind of weird, but like a couple times, some of my classmates would bring in like actual like Lego characters and stuff, like and all that, and I was like, damn, I really want some Legos. So one year I asked my dad, or I think I actually asked Santa for just like not even kidding, a list of Legos. Like I was like, could I get 2 Ninjaga Lego sets, 3 Star Wars Lego sets, 2 this, 1 that, and then and at that time I wasn't a big Marvel fan, so I was like, and I guess 1 Marvel Lego set because why not, you know? And then I didn't really fall in love with Marvel Legos at that point, but I mean, at that point I was just building all kinds of Legos, and I was having a really fun time. So my love for Marvel Legos though kind of came about the time that I started playing Marvel Avengers Alliance, because I would kind of like do reenactment scenes of the fights my dad was doing in PvP. So that was always cool. So yeah, my first ever Lego set was a Spider-Man Doc Ock Iron Fist Lego set. Honestly, kind of dope. Not gonna lie. Definitely look it up. And I still have it. So I mean, I have all the Legos that well, I wouldn't say all the Legos that I've ever had, but I still have like all the Marvel Legos that I've ever obtained. I still have all those. So I can't be too certain about the other ones because I never threw them away, but I might have lost them and stuff. So or they might just be in like my extra Legos pile that I've never dug through. So yeah, I'll have to do a thing. Oh, look at this. We got our first sticker, and it's sticker 17. I don't know why they didn't do sticker number 1, but that's fine. Where? Great. I've already lost a piece. I'm blind. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. Also, sorry for not reading chat. My bad. So, 100K Zimbabwean dollars. Is that how much it is in American? 4K USD. Oh, who's your favorite Star Wars? First Lego I got was one whose multi-craft that you could make into a multiple sets. It was like a van and a camper. Oh yeah, I remember I got a couple of those as well that Christmas. I got one where you could convert it from like a Formula One vehicle or car into like a truck and something like that. I got one of those also, but I think it was missing a piece. Like I'm not kidding. Like the actual like set was missing a piece, so I couldn't build one of the things because it was like a connector piece that needed to be there for that specific thing. Oh man, dude. I don't know if I put it on the right way. I really hope I did. First sticker. You can't see it, dude. First sticker applied though, so you can trust me that I applied it. There ain't we. But yeah, I remember having a couple of those as well. Lego City as well. I had some of those as well. So, well, I kind of hated those multi-craft ones. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gotta take them apart. Yeah, that one. I kind of didn't like them as much, but that one that I had was pretty cool. And I think it was more like I don't know if it was I don't know if it was Technic or if it was a different like not brand of Lego, but a different like style of Lego. So it's something like that though. Also, I've never talked this much while building Legos, so excuse my voice as I guarantee it will diminish very soon. So okay, so put this there. Wish I could have music playing, but I can't. It really sucks. So yeah, we're just gonna have to deal without it because YouTube is gonna demonetize me and probably block me faster than it can think they're doing. So oh, it's like a weird backwards piece. Honestly, stop putting stickers on my Legos halfway through building them. Really? I only do that. Well, honestly, I mean, no, actually, I always do that. It's not that I like. I feel like The Accountant. You ever seen that movie where it's got Ben Affleck and Bernthal in it, John Bernthal? Um, in the opening scene or whatever, like Ben Affleck is like, I need to finish, I need to finish, I need to finish. Well, he's at the home with his sister and Bernthal as young kids. So that's kind of how I am with Legos. Not entirely though, because I can take a break and like get back to it another time. Like this one, I'm gonna have to take a break from. I have no problem with that, but like, it's got to be like perfect, and it's got to be like the right way. Otherwise, I get all twitchy and you know. So, which probably isn't a good thing, but it is what it is. So, my favorite non-copyright music is Retro Funky Sundance Remix. Lovely. I don't know if I'll be looking that up at all, but good to know. Good to know. Glad you have a favorite. This must be his fucking bottom or something. This has got to be the bottom. Oh, it is the bottom of the Sentinel. This is his little torso thing. Oh, and it like twists and stuff, which you guys can't really see, but see that. So. I don't like non-copyright music. Me neither. I tried it. I really did try it for a long time on YouTube, and I couldn't, dude. It was obnoxious more than anything. It was like the songs could be so much better, but they just weren't. So I just can't really do it anymore. Is that where I'm supposed to go? Wait a second, I put it on backward. You fucking idiot. Good thing we got the disconnector piece. I've never actually used this before, but I'm not gonna lie, it's proven to be very handy right now since I've already fucked up. Oh, by the way, Plasma, I fucked up, so you're welcome. What is that piece? I've never seen a piece like this before. That's weird. Oh, they want me to put it there, but not connect it. That's really weird. But that's very detailed as well. So, W fucking Lego, dude. W Lego. If I ever stream, I will play copyrighted music. I don't care. I mean, that's fair. I only do it on Twitch because if my Twitch gets banned, I can just make a new one. I haven't put much effort into Twitch, so I don't really care. But I've put a whole lot of effort into YouTube, and I feel like some of my subscribers just don't even acknowledge me or don't even know that they're subscribed to me anymore. So if I get banned or like a copyright struck or something happens to my channel, I don't think I'm going to be getting all my subscribers back. No matter how hard I try, but like there's just some that just won't even like, oh, I didn't know I was subscribed to him, or oh, I didn't even know his channel got banned, stuff like that. So I don't know. My weird little thing that I just prefer not to tinker with. So, but Twitch, it's fine with me. What the fuck? Okay, that goes there. And then this one goes like that. I think that's right. Yeah. Okay, and then this goes like this. No, this goes like this. Okay. Cool beans, dude. Cool beans. These are very intricate. And I'm almost done with the first bag, which means that we're almost done with the... How many bags are there? It was like, what, 24? So that means we're like 24% of the way done. Or, no, that's not how it works, but close enough. Where's that going to go? Oh, that's even more interesting. Jeez. Okay. We do this. And then we do this. And then we get these little black ones. Put them sideways. Ooh, okay. And then this goes like that. Cool. I mean, it doesn't really move, but cool anyways. And that's his leg. This is his knee, I guess. So, bruh, you know you can use an iPad for the instruction booklet. It makes it way easier. It's like a 3D model, so you can move the picture and see exactly where things go. Oh, well, I prefer Legos the traditional way. I'm an OG. Sorry, man. But honestly, I've always seen like it's like scan this and you can do it on your phone. I'm like, wondered if I should try it, but nah, I'm not gonna try it. Not now. But for people that, I mean, need a little bit of help and it might be easier, then yeah, I think it's a good thing for them. So. What's channel points? YouTube should add channel points so I have something to gamble. Channel points? Yeah, what are channel points? That's actually a good question there, Bob. I'm not too sure what that would mean. My kid does them that way. It is actually really awesome, but I understand being old school. I'm I'm sure it's really cool. I think I might check it out for the Daily Bugle one behind me. But even if I do check it out, I think I might still stick to old school just because brings back memories, man. Which aren't that long ago. It was like I was building Legos in like high school, so. But still. Still. Trying to farm the nostalgia, basically. Bob, why don't you buy a Lego set and do it like not build it with me, but like build it as well. You wouldn't have to farm anything at that point. You'd literally just have the nostalgia. Did I fuck something up? No, I didn't. Okay. Also, always keep your extra pieces, guys. That's like master Lego building 101. Because if you lose a piece, or like something breaks, and it's a really small piece or something, boom, you got an easy fix. At least that's just basically how I've always been. My grandma was still alive when I was living with her and stuff. We would or like she had like this big old like I want to say like bronze, not bronze, but like a wooden table that sat downstairs. That had like a little drawer in it that I would put all my extra pieces in. And still to this day, I have all my extra pieces in that thing, and I definitely think I need to increase the size of it. Actually, I think I did increase the size of it, or kind of increase the size of it. But I think to this day I still have extra pieces in there, so yeah. All I know is when I buy a house, I need a house big enough to fit all my Legos in. So I ain't cheaping out on that. That's for damn sure. So what did this one cost? They are hell expensive. This one wasn't cheap. This one was like $330. But I was able to get Lego Insider points for it, so I have like $22 of real life credit that can go towards another Lego set because I bought this. So pretty sweet, not gonna lie. If you have kids or something, or you frequently buy Legos, I definitely recommend getting to the Insider program. It's free on Lego.com, and it literally just like it's like any app that like saves you money or whatever for. Like if you have the McDonald's app, you get points for buying McDonald's and you get free stuff. It's basically the same thing. And I think it's the most worth it thing ever. But your points expire after a certain amount of time, which is kind of dumb. But whoops, I didn't know there was that much water in there. Well, now I have water all over me. That's nice. I really thought it was more empty than this. Now it's empty because I just spilled it all on me, but I really did think it was more empty. So after the first bag, we have this for the Sentinel done. So we have the legs and no arms. He's kind of a nugget. We got Logan's bike, which ironically I think is more Cyclops' bike, but and then we have Wolverine, which I'm not gonna hold up because he's too small anyways. But so who remembers Lego Fortnite? Honestly, I remember it. I just don't fucking play Fortnite anymore, but I do remember it. I played it for a good like 12 hours in total, and I was like, I'm sick of this. This is just basically Minecraft. I'm not playing this anymore. And I didn't, so. But I honestly wouldn't mind playing it. Oh, this is going to be rough. There's like clear pieces, like clear 1x1 studs. That's not good, so. I want to, but there's no good ones anymore. What do you mean, dude? This is a good one. I mean, it's expensive, but it's good. They're also coming out. I saw on Lego.com that they're coming out with like No Way Home Lego sets, which, to be honest, I pretty much just buy Lego sets for the minifigures at this point. I don't really buy them for like the actual stuff. Like obviously this is cool because it's the X Mansion, and it's basically like the right size almost. I mean, it's a little. This is a little small proportionally to the Lego characters, but it's about as good as it's gonna get without costing me like an arm and a leg, literally. Um, so this I think is worth it. But all the other ones, I don't really care much about like the other stuff. I kind of just care about the minifigures, which is the coolest part. So, which the minifigures are the thing that make the stop motion animation videos the greatest. So once, probably once I get an actual house, or once I get a better camera, I might start making my old Lego videos again. Um, those are some nostalgic stuff. I might honestly put those on the TV. I don't know if I'll get copyrighted for it or not. Actually, I don't think I can because I don't have access to that account anymore. So if someone has access to that account and they copyright me, I might just say it was hacked. But I don't think that's gonna happen. So where there it is. So, but yeah, I might honestly put that video on right now because it's better than nothing. So, you wet your pants, dude? I basically did. Like, my pants are soaked now after I dropped all that water on them, which is the worst part. So, anyway, 2 of these, damn. But yeah, so at this point, the stream about to be 10 hours. It probably would be if I was doing a continuous stream, but I'm definitely gonna have to stop at some point. It's 8:45 right now, and I gotta work at 7 tomorrow. So I think because I have an energy drink in my fridge, and I'm only delivering like a couple minutes away, like maybe 10 minutes away from the Cisco yard that I work at. I definitely think like I can get away with a little less sleep than I normally would, and still be functionable for work. So smart, not at all. But we ball for the Legos, man. We ball. Trust me, we ball. Where's that piece? Where's the piece? There it is. I really hope I'm putting the right pieces on. I'm kind of doing this based on memory of the last one instead of actually doing it how I should. So hopefully it's the right way. That goes there. And this one goes here. They look the same to me. They should be though. Upside down. That. And then flip it back around. Oh, also my air conditioning's on because it's hot as balls outside. Even though it was raining like 20 minutes ago. It's still hot as balls. So if you guys hear that happening, it's that. So that's actually a cool ass foot, dude. Cool ass foot. You can barely see it, but I also, my one little issue with like buildable figures like this Sentinel, is his knees don't actually move, which sucks because I hate that they have like stationary knees, so it's really hard to like pose them for like good photos and shit, you know. So that's my only one issue with I guess like Lego buildable figures like that. So, but they're a little late for No Way Home. Or I meant Brand New Day. Sorry, not No Way Home. Plus, I mean they are still kind of coming out with older Legos and stuff. I know they're remaking like a bunch of the Infinity War Lego sets and Endgame Lego sets. I don't know why, but they also remade one of the Civil War scenes. I saw that while I was at the Lego store, Mall of America last weekend. So it's kind of weird that they're doing that, but it's honestly not a bad idea. So. Bryce, what's your favorite X-Men character? That's a good question. off the top of my head, couldn't really tell you. But if you give me a few minutes to think about it, I could probably give you a solid answer. So, yeah, let me think about that quick. While I read more of chat. I want to get the Lord of the Rings one, but it gotta be very expensive. I think I know which one you're talking about, and yeah, it was pretty expensive. I think it was like 700 maybe. I don't exactly know, but yeah, that wasn't a cheap Lego set either that I saw at the Lego store. But I mean, in the end, it would definitely be worth it. So, because it would definitely spice up your room, I guess, if you just had that in there. It would definitely get you some major puss with the ladies. And if it doesn't, dude, that lady's not worth having around. Dude, where's this piece at? What in the fuck? Where is this piece? Oh, there it was, hiding under one of these. I hate when I dump out pieces and they start hiding on me. I literally start losing it. I'm like, dude, where's this damn piece at? Alright, now he's got his, I don't know if that's supposed to be his arm, this part of his arm, but he's got those on there now. You know, you can spend for the account, right? Oh, you can appeal for the, I mean, yeah, you can, yeah, but I don't think I would ever win. So, because I'm not a very good arguer. But, you ever figure out T-Mobile's busted ass? You gotta wait until the month resets? I'm not sure because my supervisor, because I told my supervisor about it today while I was working, because I couldn't call them and tell them, hey, I'm done. Does anyone need help or something like that? So I had to like, not steal Wi-Fi, but I had to like, what in the fuck? Purple, gray, purple again. Okay. I had to like go into some salon and be like, hey, can I borrow your Wi-Fi so I can make a call quick? Yeah, you're good, you're good. So I did that, which was pretty cool. Props to them for being nice. So I called her and I was like, so basically, before I actually start talking about what I need to talk about, my fucking stuff is all busted to hell because T-Mobile destroyed USA Cellular somehow. So you're gonna have to bear with me every once in a while if I don't get back to you in time. She's like, oh, no, that's fine. Then when I got back to Cisco, she told me that if I just restart, I like turn my phone off and restart it. I'm like, well, I mean, I did, but I didn't do it, I guess, the right way because I did it on Monday while I was at Mall of America because it said it was overheating. But then I guess I didn't restart it after that. So I restarted the phone while I was at work getting my stuff done for the day. And then it worked for a bit. I was able to call my dad and tell him, hey, you should probably ask T-Mobile what the hell's going on because he still pays my phone bill because I'm still on his account, I guess. W Dad, by the way, for letting me do that still. But I mean, my dad's not someone to like not pay the phone bill or stuff like that. He's very particular about making sure payments are made on time and stuff. So it's not like he didn't pay it or anything. So I don't know what exactly it is because it was working while I was at work, and then when I got back to my house, it stopped working again. So I don't know if it was because I was in a good location or something, but something wasn't working at my house. So I don't know if it actually works or not. So we'll just have to hope that it does. Because otherwise I'm going to be very pissed off this coming week for not having a working phone. So I don't think Sentinels move their knees anyways. Well, I mean, they have to walk, so they probably do move their knees, but you're right, like, I just kind of meant, like, in general, like, the buildable figures. They always have weird joints and stuff, and, I mean, I get it, because it's probably not easy to build a figure that is accurate without it being just ginormous. still. So, what happened to T-Mobile? Looks like they crashed. I don't know if they crashed, but like something fucking happened where they took over U.S. Cellular, and now everything's kind of like a shit show. So, is that supposed to be purple or blue? That says blue, but I don't have a blue one, so I'm assuming it's purple. It's weird that it's blue. I really hope it's not supposed to be a blue one, because I don't have a blue one anywhere. So. Ouch. Yeah, I think it was supposed to be purple. It was just printed wrong on the thing. So. But I think they're like going through the transferring process. So that might be why everything's not working right. But I don't know. My roommate said he's been having issues, but nothing like I've had. And then my supervisor also has US Cellular, but she's not having any issues either. So I don't know. It's kind of a weird thing. So hopefully soon they get it figured out. Okay. So it looks like we put this on the end, and then we just do this, and then pull it tight, I guess, or okay, and then it goes here. Oh, that's dope, dude! It's literally like a lasso. Like, they have this tentacle thing for the Sentinel to like grab somebody, like Wolverine, and then you can pull it tight, and they can literally go around his neck, and it's like it's choking Wolverine. That's so cool. I honestly would have never thought of that, but the fact that Lego did, I'm so glad. So that's cool as a cucumber dude. Okay, we'll get it out like that. Now we get these little plates. Go right there. What's up?
What's up? What are you doing?
Building. What are you doing?
About to go.
To the gym?
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
It's been a while, so.
Get big, man. Get big.
Figured. Have fun.
You too.
That thing looks like it might take a while.
It's gonna take a while. It's gonna take probably a long time, to be honest. A couple days, maybe. Unfortunately.
That's right.
Yeah. Give me something to do.
Did I leave my cracks there, or did you wear them?
I wore them earlier. You want them?
Yeah, you're good. Why don't you bring the tracks and leave shit around?
Alright.
Alright, see ya.
See ya. Okay, this is the coolest thing, guys. So this is the Sentinel head. And it's like hold inside. You literally put a brain inside of it. Like it's telling me to put this inside. The Sentinel has, I mean, the Sentinels don't have a brain, but like this Sentinel has like a computer, I guess you could say, inside of it. So dope. Okay. Yo, Bryce, you have to get a hand cam. I don't know what you're making until you finish. Yeah, I know. I don't have another camera, unfortunately. I don't know how to. Maybe I could do like another camera. Maybe I don't know. I don't think I can run two cameras at once though. Let me add a source quick. Let's do this. Oh, I guess I can do two cameras, but I have to move my computer. Maybe I can just point that one down at my balls or something. There, this way you go. There we go. You can actually see my hands and stuff. Hey, look at that. Innovative Bryce. and we will put it up in the top corner, like right there. Is that good? Kind of weak for Sentinel, not gonna lie. I mean, kind of, yeah, but still. Is that good? Or is that in the way, you think? So, current gen PC powering Sentinels is crazy. Kind of. There, now I can show the stuff. You guys can see it. Is this good? You guys think it's good? What? So they took over AT&T? I don't know, they didn't take over AT&T, but T-Mobile took over US Cellular, which I don't know if that's the case, but you're mistaken. That's an RTX 5090, not a brain. Good point. That's an insane thing to put in a Sentinel. Not gonna lie. And it also says to do this. And then you put this here, it looks like. Whoops, that's the wrong way. Actually, I don't think it really matters, but that goes there. And then what about these white clear things? Okay, it doesn't. Don't tell me that he's got fucking. Okay, not gonna lie. As cool as it would be for it to not be like that, I would really be upset if that's how they did it for Professor X. Just hold, I'll show you guys in a second. Okay, so we're gonna set Sentinel. I guess we'll set him right up here for now. Oh, he's out of the way a little bit. And these extra pieces that aren't extra pieces technically, but they're extra pieces, I'll just put them right here with Logan's stuff so I can see them. Also, sorry for not responding to chat a lot. It's not my, I mean, it's my fault, but like, I don't really know how to read chat while I'm building stuff. So, how is a 10-year-old laptop cam more crisp? I don't know. And this laptop's only 5 years old, but it might be because of the lighting, maybe. I don't really know. I think I spent like $60 on that camera though, so it's probably not that good of a camera. So, but okay. So yeah, the way it has Professor X being built. Okay, so actually we get one of these big ones now, which is cool. So I'll get this plopped over here quick. Okay. Okay. So the way they have Professor X, like the instructions of how to build him, is literally like having him sit down. So I really hope that his legs aren't locked in that position. Because if they are, that's so dumb, but at the same time, like, it would be so comic accurate for that to be the case. Well, maybe not comic accurate, but like, Professor X, like, can't stand on his own, so like, the fact that his legs would literally, like, you would need to do it yourself. Or like, you wouldn't be able to move them, would make sense. Because the Lego can't move it itself anyways, but like, Professor X can't do it either, so it'd be kind of funny if that was the case. But yeah, I don't know how the camera on the computer is more crisp than the one that I bought, so that's unfortunate if that's the case, but that be life, that be life. Man, not gonna lie, this face, I'll show it on the small camera, but this face is like used on so many different Lego characters. Like, just to name a few, I'm pretty sure Loki in the 2012 like Lego sets for the Avengers movie, Loki has his face. And then I think a couple of the Civil War characters have this face also. I think though, I don't know. I could be wrong, but just seeing his face, oh, I can't spin his head around. That's a good fucking sign. But just seeing his face like that, oh man, okay, there we go. I have to loosen it up a bit. But yeah, it's just kind of like, oh, they couldn't have given him a different face. But I mean, it fits though. I think Professor X does look like he's supposed to in this. So a little suit, little tie. So generic ass face. Literally, dude, it's a generic ass face. I couldn't explain it any differently. So, but another cool thing we're building is this chair right now. So, never thought I'd see the day where I'm building a Professor X chair, but here we are. So, they need to come out with more like X-Men Legos. So I really hope like after Secret Wars comes out, and I'm assuming they're going to be doing like X-Men stuff and all that with a different cast of X-Men people, but like I really hope that they're going to be releasing X-Men Legos more frequently for that, based on like movies and stuff. That would be super cool. Because I'm a little upset that the only villain here is Sentinel and Magneto. Like that's literally the only villain in the X-Men Lego sets that have ever been released. That is that's literally the only villains that have ever been in Lego adaptation, which was, like I said, Magneto and Sentinel. I think Magneto was in, I want to say 3 or 4 sets, and Sentinel was in another 1 or 2 other ones. So it would just be really lazy of Lego to do that, but it wouldn't surprise me. So, but I would love to see like a Lego set where it's like the Brotherhood of Mutants facing off against like the X-Men. That'd be kind of cool. You could have like a Mystique Lego, Toad, Sabretooth, Juggernaut. You know, Juggernaut could be the same size as the Hulk for a Legos. You know, I think it would fit. And I think it would very easily be a very simple set they could do. They could make maybe like a small X-Mansion version of this, and then they could like just have a bunch of minifigures with a smaller X-Mansion. And I think it would fit. So, but that's just me. So, where? Oh, this is well. Check this, guy. This is gonna be a cool ass chair, dude. Damn, bro. Bruno Mars, best musician of the century, of this current century, hands down. You can't argue anyone else. I will defend him. I sound like an emo kid. I will defend him. Yeah. I should really catch up on chat, but I'm so into building this right now. I can't. Okay, Professor X's chair is done. I can figure out how to put it on. There we go. It's a little flimsier than I'd like, to be honest. But I think the whole thing is to put Professor X inside. He's like the connecting piece, or he's part of that, like the piece. So it'll keep him like he'll keep the thing fully connected. Yeah, it's so less wobbly with him in there. So that's good. Okay, here we have Professor X in his little motorized hovering chair, like the X-Men '97 TV show and possibly the comics. So Gonna sit right here next to Wolverine. I believe it's time we, yeah, we start working on the middle part of the house. So, okay. Actually, I'll move these over so I have more space. Okay. Whoopsies. There we go. Okay. Put one here, I think. Yeah, one there, and then one here. This is invigorating, guys. Invigorating. One there. And one here. These little things. Right there. This might be the walkway up to the house. I don't really know. One there. I don't know why they have me just put a piece like that. That's very weird to put a random piece in the middle like that. That. And like this. That goes there. Just a long one right here. How are you gonna make it levitate? Well, I mean, technically, I can't, but like, it's got these little clear things on the bottom, so when it sits down, it's technically elevated off the ground, so it looks like it's from far away. I'm sure it looks like it's levitating, but I haven't looked at it far away, so I don't actually know. But that's what I'm assuming that's for. So. Actually, building part of the house. I don't even know. I don't rightfully know. Not yet, anyway. Crikey. Crikey. I think after this bag, I'm going to fill up my water and drink some water. Because if not, my mouth is going to be so dry, I won't be able to talk for y'all, even though I'm not really talking much as it is, but do my best, so. We don't talk enough about Bruno. Mars, Mars, Mars. Just a random gold. Oh, should be. Okay, there's two of them. So it looks like it splits. Okay, actually, I don't know. This yellow piece looks like it's in line here. And then these two. And it looks like it's in line with that also. It goes one off from there and one off from there. In fact, it does. Nice. Okay. Getting farther now. black piece goes there. This red one goes there. This white one to go. Oops. There we go. The white one goes there, and then this goes here. These blue ones here. Gray. Okay, the base is looking pretty good so far. Don't understand why there's this many colors, but it's looking pretty solid, I'd say. So, oh, there we go. Oh, it fits like a glove, dude. Fits like a glove. Okay, that's got to be the back of the house then, because this looks like it'd be the front. Oh boy. Okay, you're right. Okay. So this is quite the layout they've got me putting together right here. I feel like a fucking contractor right now, being like, "Why do you people want this like this?" 4 here. 2, 3, 4. 1 there. 1 there. Now working back, we do 1. Another 1. So 4. And then a big one. And then another flat one. And then we put this down, but we got sticker number 42. Don't know why they can't just order them in the right way, but okay. Which way does it go? Okay. Oh, it feels so good when you get them perfectly lined up. So good. Some interesting colors. Yes, I don't know why it's all that, but I'm assuming it's probably just so when people build this, they don't get bored, and they're not like, oh, gray, 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 or it's because they don't want. It's easier for you to differentiate the. Please tell me that's gonna fit on here. Okay, good. You can easily or more easily differentiate which piece goes where, and if it's a hidden piece, it might be easier for it to be colored than non-colored. So that might be why they do it, but I don't really know. So okay, this is basically box. This is basically the first bag of the house. So they want us to put all 4 of these. I'm assuming all the way in. So these must be the support systems for the other ones. That way they don't break or fall apart when. Oh, you motherfucker! Really? Doesn't want to go? There we go. You know what they need to come out with? They need to come out with a Lego Marvel Superheroes 3. That game, the first game was great. The second game, not so much. But I think they could redeem themselves with a third game. And I think people would still play it, especially since Batman Arkham Knights, or I don't know if it's Arkham Knights or Lego Batman Arkham Knights came out recently, and people are giving it really good reviews. So yeah, I think it would definitely be something for Marvel to consider as of right now, especially since GTA 6 is coming out this year and Doomsday. So, I wonder if there's anything inside the mansion. Yeah, there's gonna be stuff inside the mansion after we build it. I know that one room is gonna have Cerebro, one's gonna have the training room or the whatever it's called. It's gonna be a lot of stuff. So, I don't know if this is gonna have any rooms or this is just gonna be like the main cavity or like the commons area or whatever. But I don't know. So, hey Bryce, I'm back. Finished side quest and got my guaranteed ascension on man thing. One more token. He's A2. Hey, nice. Guaranteed is. Oh, ooh, yeah. I have 30 of those crystals. I have to do the lower level and I'll get 60. And then I should either get a guaranteed ascension today, or once I finish that side quest, or after a couple daily super events, I'll get a guaranteed ascension, which I'll be pretty stoked to get. Because honestly, I wouldn't be opposed to getting a character that I've already got. I would really like if I was able to get Mr. Fantastic or something to A2, because I would rank for him just because. Why not? So I think it'd be kind of cool. Oh, that's some good water. Okay, I'm thinking number 4 is next. Yes, it is. Okay. And I haven't thought about my favorite X-Men character yet, but I can probably tell you who my favorite X-Men character is from this set. I'd probably have to go with Gambit. Gambit is really cool as an X-Men character, and I don't know if he's my number 1 favorite character in all of the X-Men, but out of this set, Gambit's probably my most favorite, just because of his powers. The ability to like utilize kinetic energy and then how do I put this? Distribute the kinetic energy back out through an object. I said it's pretty badass, not gonna lie. So, the Orange Brick, what's up, man? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Also, do my A1 Dust. Way happier than Man Thing. Oh, nice, dude. That's good on Dust. She needs to dupe, I think. I need to get mine to Sig 200 if possible, but as of right now, it's not really an option. I have a dupe though, thankfully, but isn't the Cerebro in the basement? Maybe. It might be. Oh, jeez. Maybe what they can do, or maybe what they will do, is they'll have like Professor X's bedroom and then maybe like stairs or something. I don't even know how they'd have it work like that, because you'd have to have Professor X like fit in the stairs, you know what I mean? So it might just be below his bedroom though, I don't know. So Arkham Knight, that's what it is? Okay. I don't know if they got an underground bunker. Yeah, I don't think it's got an underground bunker, unfortunately. So where are you gonna put it when you're done? No idea. So I guess I'll figure it out when I'm done though. So I guess that's part of the fun. I'll probably keep it in the room though, for when I do other streams, and then I'll just have to like. Where am I looking at right now? I'll just have to like just set it off to the side or something. I don't want to keep it in the sun though. I learned that the hard way. Because at my grandma's, when I was leaving like my Legos downstairs, there was a window not very close to the Legos, but the window would shine light very consistently on my Legos, and a lot of my Legos that were white turned yellow. And luckily I was able to get replacement bricks from Lego themselves to kind of fix it. But I tried everything to like fix it. I tried bleaching them. I tried putting them in hydrogen peroxide and shit. Nothing really worked. But luckily I was able to get it fixed and replacement parts for free. So it's pretty cool. So and Lego does that as well, free of charge. I'm sure they wouldn't do it for every piece because otherwise you could just literally get a whole Lego set for free. But like, I definitely think every couple months or every however many times a month you'd be able to get a couple of replacement parts for a couple Lego sets. And Lego would probably be like, yep, that makes sense. So. They probably don't do replacement parts though for like the bigger stuff or like the more, I guess you could say, popular pieces. Because I tried getting like replacement parts for some of my my torsos on my Lego characters. Because not a lot of them, but some of the older ones, they're like cracked, like literally from the armpit down to the thing. So the arm like spins really fast. And it's kind of hard to have like keep them posed with like a weapon or like a handheld thing for like pictures and stuff or whatever. So it's not like I'm taking a lot of pictures when I build Legos and stuff, but just something I wouldn't be opposed to doing if some of them have cracks. So. Aren't the X-Men or Gambit honestly a good choice. It's too bad he nerfed himself. How did he nerf himself? Or are you talking about in the X-Men 97 TV show? Depends on how thick the set is. Yeah, it definitely does. So, my favorite X-Men are Kitty or Dazzler. Aren't they X-Men or am I bugging? They are X-Men, yeah. Well, they're maybe X-Women. I don't really know what they would call themselves, but something like that. So. Okay, well, you can just imagine how thick this is going to be, because this is, I'm assuming, one level, or the middle level of the thing. So, the entire X-Mansion is probably going to be this size. But it's going to be, like, split in half, I'm assuming. So the front is going to have different rooms and stuff. I think there's going to be enough space for all the stuff that needs to happen. So, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Just go right there. Well, this goes there. Kitty's definitely an X-Men. I don't know about Dazzler. I mean, she's still a mutant. I don't know. She probably was an X-Men, so I feel like all mutants are X-Men or X-Men adjacent. Gamma had the potential to be an Omega level mutant, but he nerfed himself in order to protect others. So he's an Alpha mutant or something. So, how does he nerf himself? Like I still don't understand what you mean. Like he physically like did something to where he can't do anything else, or like he controls himself enough to where he doesn't hurt anybody. Like I don't quite understand what you're saying, but I understand what you're saying. You know what I mean? I guess it's just kind of hard for me to understand, like, he physically nerfed himself, as in, like, doing something to himself, or if he just, like, controls himself. If that's what you're getting at. This is coming together nicely. No wonder it's $330 for this damn Lego set, but I'm glad, so that's all I care about. Yeah, I don't know why it's red when it's brown. It's a brown color, obviously. That's okay. This one, black and yellow, literally, or it's definitely. Is it black or is it blue, dude? I can't tell. It's got to be black. There's blue ones. No, there's not. Okay, there's not blue ones. There's black ones, but there's not blue ones. So. Black, yellow, black, yellow. Just imagine Wiz Khalifa singing in the background right now. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. He got his genetics nerfed? What a dork. But makes sense. I respect his decision not to hurt anyone. By Mr. Sinister or something. It's an old comic. Oh, okay. Interesting. You get help from Sinister. Quite interesting, actually, because I feel like Sinister would have wanted to, like, harness some of his powers or whatever. Dazzler is a mutant. That's what Google. Yes, she's a mutant. Duh. I mean, she's mutant in game. Why wouldn't she be a mutant? Like, okay. No offense, Frosty, but the fact you had to look that up is a bit concerning. Just a little bit. She's literally a mutant in game, and you still had to look up, is she a mutant? Ooh, guys, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. Galloping, 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 galloping. Take a look-see at this, see. Oh, it's because it goes... Don't know why it was working, but it wasn't, so... It's kind of lame that they couldn't do it perfect, though. Oh, maybe they will, technically. Oh, no, they're doing it that way. That's even cooler. Never mind. Never mind. Sorry, I shit on Lego right there. I wasn't... Should shut my mouth. That's what I should do. Where do I gotta put this? Am I retarded? Yes, you are. So someone to work? If that's the logic, all mutants in game are X-Men then, bro? Well, no. But, like, I'm pretty sure it was obvious she was a mutant. I'm almost positive that Dazzler, there was a string of comics where Dazzler was a mutant. Or, yeah, nice going, Bryce. Where Dazzler was technically an X-Men, so. Broke that fucker. That's not good. 1 second, and it'll all be done. Or it won't all be done, but the part that I want to show you guys will be done, which you can probably see on the camera, but you can't see it as well as I can, I'm sure. So. Okay. They just had me build that. That's so cool. Not gonna lie, that's dope. Frosty don't got the ball? Nah, he doesn't. You don't got the ball knowledge. I said I think all mutants are X-Men or X-Men or yeah, exactly. Yeah. What song is that? It's I can't think of the name of it, but it's by Bruno Mars. It's like one of his latest songs that he's released, well, on one of his latest albums. But for some reason, it's not coming to my mind. Said you want the moon, watch me learn to fly. There ain't no thing that blah blah blah. Crazy, but it's true. Nothing I would do. Ooh. Damn it, I'm talking too much. Can't keep my pitch. Can't keep the tone right. I'm currently tone deaf right now. Oh, Risk It All. I think it's Risk It All by Bruno Mars. That's the name of it. I'd risk it all for you. Yeah, that's it. It's Risk It All. It's crazy, but it's true. There's nothing I wouldn't do. I'd risk it all for you. Yeah, that's a good song. Couldn't get it to even out. There, I had to use my teeth, man. Another old trick I used to use when I was a kid. Bite the Legos so they'll even out. Don't ask me where I learned it, but I learned it, so. Oopsies. Oh, that's the wrong spot. Like one song is just repeating Locked Out of Heaven. Oh, okay. Hot take: Bruno Mars got lazy lyrics. Nah, dude. Lazy lyrics? Nah, bro. He's got great lyrics. I mean, I guess I've never really studied his lyrics, but almost all of his songs are a bop for me. So maybe they are lazy though. I'd have to actually look into it. I'd probably ask Brogan a little bit too, because I'm sure when Brogan gets home from work, I will ask him, and you guys will hear what he thinks live. Because he's a very good like music. He's like a music connoisseur, kind of. Not like entirely, but like. I mean, if you ask me, like he knows a lot about music. And I definitely think if I ask him, he'll give me a very unbiased, solid answer if Bruno Mars has lazy lyrics. But I don't think he does. But then again, I don't understand music like everyone else does, so that might be why I'm not. Oh, man! Hot take! This is a great ass fucking minifigure. This is the first time I'm pretty sure she's ever been minifigurized, so. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but you're about to see. So. Speaking of Dazzler, there's a sticker for Dazzler and Nightcrawler, which would be the coolest thing if I could get a Dazzler and Nightcrawler Lego. Those guys deserve to be Legos. Also, yeah, bro, they got all these. They literally got all these Lego people, like, on there, man. Like, we need these Legos. These characters need to be Legos ASAP. Marvel, stop holding back. Just fucking put them out there, dude. Oh, you know what I should have did? I should have added a build timer. Damn it. See how long it takes me to build. Whatever. Let me just say, after like 20 minutes, I started actually building stuff on the stream. So. Bryce, your face in the thumbnail has me crying. What is that face? I don't know, but it's a good thumbnail because it's got crying. So, aren't Dazzler and Longshot married to some? I don't think so. Maybe though. They had a kid, and that's the new champ for this month. Shatterstar is their kid. I didn't know that. My ad just spoiled this shit. No, not really. Mass Legend already kind of spoiled it. He put it out on his YouTube channel. So, but yeah, I didn't realize that Shatterstar was their kid. Interesting. Actually, very interesting because I knew about Shatterstar long before I knew about Longshot and Dazzler. So, if you ask me, it's quite interesting that that's their kid. So. Guys, I'm not kidding. This looks just like MCOC. Like, damn near the same. Tell Masakura to get his ass in here right now, dude. He's gonna have a hoot when he sees this. Jean Grey. Up close. That's a cool ass minifigure right there. She's even got the shoulder pads, you know. Literally just like in game, so. It's 97 minutes in the stream right now. Okay, I think you've built for around 92. There's no way I've been building 92 minutes. I feel like I've been building maybe an hour and 20 at most. But 92 seems like way too long. Because I know I spent a while in the beginning, like, getting stuff ready. Fuck, I need more water, dude. I'm gonna get more water quick. I haven't started this bag yet. I mean, I opened it, but I haven't started it yet, so. It's crazy, but it's true. Nothing I wonder. I will still Okay, I'm actually gonna fill up my water container from the fridge quick with cold-ish water from the sink. And that way, the ice from my container will cool it down, but it'll already still be cold from the thing. So. I also gotta pee quick, so. But I'm not gonna pee yet, so. No PP yet. No PP yet. And also, guys, not gonna lie, I wasn't really thinking about getting the Actually, hold on. Let me pee quick, and then I'll finish that thought. Give me a second. Shit, was somebody here? I don't know. No, not the answer yet. Okay. Yeah. So honestly, I'm having a lot of fun building this right now. I wasn't planning on doing this, but I might honestly do it just because why the fuck not, you know? But I might buy the big ass Avengers Tower that's coming out soon, which I think is gonna be like $500. Um, which, mind you, I probably shouldn't buy it, but I think it'd be really cool just to have like the Avengers Tower in addition to the Daily Bugle, in addition to the X Mansion, you know. But if I get the Avengers Tower, then I feel like I'll have to get the Sanctum Sanctorum, which I think is like $230. Which at that point, I might as well just buy every Lego set in the world because I've already spent that much money. So I don't know. Something to think about, I guess. Just something to think about. Okay. Let me get a 1x3 right. Yeah. Ooh, it's gonna be a window. He's just gonna leave it half built forever. Maybe yo, what's up, Lego Builder? How you doing? You think the X Mansion will ever go on sale? I think it will. Um, definitely it'll go on sale. I just don't know when it'll go on sale. Um, I couldn't tell you how much it would go on sale for. But my guess is you'd probably be waiting roughly a few years before it goes on sale. But I don't know how long it takes for Lego to like remove sets or like how long it takes them before they retire sets. So yeah, I would proceed with caution on waiting for it to go on sale. Because if you want it, you should just get it. But if you want to gamble and see if it'll go on sale, then be my guest and gamble, you know? Okay, this goes in the back. Okay, it's not entirely even, but... Aw, man! Fuck, I didn't get it all laid out the right way. Hold on. We're gonna fix this sticker quick. I'm on a mission now, I have to fix it. Normally I can remove them, or you can remove them right after you stick them. Just be really quick about it. This is why I fucking hate stickers, dude. Why don't you guys just print these bricks with the fucking stuff? Save us the headache. Please. So now I have to be really careful when I pull this off. Okay, it's not exactly even, but I'm not pulling it off again. And at least this time, there's no bubbles in it. There was a big bubble before. I was about to lose my shit if I didn't get that fixed. Okay, we are good. That's a lot of money. It is a lot of money. An early mystery about the character concerned his similarities to the mutant hero Longshot, which was later resolved in a 2010 storyline that explains Shatterstar is the son of Longshot Dazzler. Interesting, cool. Yo, an actual Lego expert. Yeah, I think he might actually be. Which I didn't read more of his stuff, which I probably should have. But yeah, just Lego Builder. What's up, dude? If you're still here, hopefully you're still here for like 10 minutes. But either way, sent a century back in time by his future self. Paradoxically, his DNA was then used to create Longshot. Yeah, it's weird. That's the lore. There is way more, but I spared you. Please, thank you. So basically, Shatterstar is his own grandpa. Yeah, I don't even know how that works, but I remember knowing about like the weird ass lore that goes into Shatterstar. It is very weird. Ooh, you know, this might be a construction issue because that's not quite the right size for the door. Whoopsies. This is the right size, I believe. Yes, it is. Okay, nice. Okay, and now we put a, what is that, a little dot on the door knob, and then number 46. Okay, number 46 just goes on top like that. I hate this, man. I hate stickers. Again, that one's not even, but it's just gonna have to do. So, okay, that door, and then these go on top. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard that from BG's video. Yeah, which would be kind of cool if he made a video on Dazzler and then he made a video on Shatterstar. Too bad he doesn't upload anymore, which really sucks. I don't know why he. I mean, if it was for a personal reason, like he just got bored or something with MCOC, that's not selfish, but it's just kind of like, come on, man. But if it was, I'm assuming it was for like an actual like issue in life. And if that's the case, then hopefully everything is going well with him. But I kind of wish he would come back. I do miss the guy. Definitely one of the reasons I wanted to become a streamer, and also kind of fell in love with MCOC. I mean, I fell in love because MCOC is fun and stuff, but I definitely fell in love with it because of him. No if, and, or buts about it. So he made it fun to understand, fun to watch crystal openings. He made just about everything fun. So prayers go out to BG. Hopefully he's doing okay. Okay, Bryson back. Goodbye. All right, sounds good, Frosty. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully you're back soon. This goes here. Cool beans, man. Ever considered doing DC sets? I have a few DC sets. I don't have a lot, but I do have a few. I have a couple of the 2000. I don't know if it's 2012 or 2013 um, ones, but it's the Superman movie ones, not the recent Superman movie, but the one with can't think of the actor's name, but Henry Cavill. I have a couple of those Lego sets, which I do keep with my Marvel ones because I think they're just as cool. I never got into buying like full on DC sets. However, when I was at when I was at the Lego store in the Mall of America, I did see like a $300 Arkham Asylum, which was basically the same thing as this, but just the Arkham Asylum. It had like Batman, Batgirl, um, Robin, a couple other Batman variations, a couple Batgirl variations, Catwoman, and then like just a bunch of like literally just like a bunch of like Batman villains in like jumpsuits, so, like Joker, Killer Croc, Penguin, Harley Quinn, and some other ones. That was cool. Arkham Asylum has a Legos. Yeah, look it up. It's like a $300 Lego set, but it's basically the same thing as this, but it's pretty cool. I was considering buying it, but I was like, I already spent $330 on the X Mansion. I don't think I can get the Arkham Asylum, but nonetheless, it's a cool Lego set from what I can see. So definitely would be worth picking up if you like DC as well. No! Shit, that started to fall. That's not good. Um, but yeah, so anyone out there looking to get a cool DC set, there's one for you. Because they don't make a lot of DC Legos anymore. I don't know why. I think DC has just as cool a sets as Marvel does. Or I think they could have just as cool a sets as Marvel does, you know? I just don't think they put enough effort into it. You know, I feel like DC doesn't do a lot of marketing, you know, and Legos are kind of like marketing almost. Kind of, not entirely, but they're kind of like marketing, so. Um, are you a Marvel guy or a DC guy? Sounds kind of dumb, but who knows? I'm more of a Marvel guy, honestly. I like their movies. I like their games. Don't get me wrong though. Like, there's definitely some DC stuff that I think would be really cool, or that I think is pretty cool. Not that I think would be cool. Like, I definitely think that the new DCEU, I think run by, I don't know if it's James Gunn, I believe, is like the Kevin Feige of it. I definitely think it's gonna be really good. I mean, I didn't see the first Superman movie, but I saw like some breakdowns of it. There's a lot of like teaser people in it. Like, there's a Green Lantern guy in it. There's a couple other people. I think there's a Hawk Girl in it. So they're kind of setting it up really nicely. Um, and then like the Supergirl movie comes out, or Superwoman, or whatever the fuck her name is. I think it's Supergirl. And that one's got Lobo, which is played by what's his name, Aquaman, Momoa, Jason Momoa, which I think is pretty cool. He fits kind of the Lobo theme, I think. I mean, I don't even know who Lobo is, but it just he fits. Okay, he fits the Lobo theme. That's all I'm saying. So. And then I think there's a couple other people in that movie that I don't know who is yet, but that looks like it'd be good, and it definitely looks like something you'd have to watch the first Superman movie to understand a little bit more about it, and then so be it. So where the hell is this other piece? Oh, there it is. What the fuck, dude? I can't find the piece. The piece de resistance. But James Gunn could convert me to DC, not gonna lie. I don't think he's gonna convert me to DC, but I definitely think that if the James Gunn universe or the James Gunn DCU is going to be very successful, I think it's very plausible that we see a Marvel versus DC movie set up. But if they do that, I really don't want them to do that for more than one movie. Because that would be a very, 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 very messy multiverse. Trying to keep up if they started making more movies on it, where if like, obviously this definitely would happen because like Thanos is dead, but like if they did like Thanos and Darkseid and Doctor Doom versus like the Justice League and the Avengers and the X-Men and all that, you know, like I don't think it would be worth it, and it would get really messy. But if they did kind of just like maybe just a one-off movie where it was like the MCU people versus the DCU people or something, or like they do like a small like little series about it or something, I think it'd be kind of cool. But I don't want to see like movies after movies of that, because that would really like burn me out for superhero stuff. I love Marvel movies, and I think I would love DC movies, but I don't want the universes to mix. It's just not something I'm interested in, I guess. I kind of like that they're separate, but if they did want to do one movie, I'd be okay with it. So. I don't think Doom could take all the X-Men, Avengers, and Justice League. Well, that's why I said Doom, Darkseid, and Thanos together teaming up against them or whatever. Because apparently Darkseid is very strong, from what I've been told and read about him, and that he would mop the floor with a lot of Marvel characters, but don't think he would mop the floor against Doctor Doom. Sorry, DC guys. It's just kind of how it is. Even though the Doctor Doom adaptations in the Marvel movies so far have been fucking just garbage, I definitely think that Robert Downey Jr. Doctor Doom is going to be a force to be reckoned with. I am still kind of skeptical how they're going to do that, and I really wish they would just go back to Kang, but it is what it is. Can't change it now. So. that would honestly be the craziest movie of all time. I think it definitely would be, and that's why I don't think they would ever do it. But it would definitely make bank at the fucking box office, man. And you would have like not riots, but you would have like people outside the movie theater like DC rocks or Marvel rocks or stuff like that, and there might honestly be fights outside the movie before and after it comes out. So maybe that's another reason why they haven't done it yet, or they won't do it. Just a thought, though. So. Oh man, I hate putting those things in. It feels like it's gonna break every time. Okay, it's honestly looking pretty cool so far, not gonna lie. The design is quite intriguing. Oh boy. Okay. So much on the design, I guess. 3 of these? 3 of these, jeez. 1, 2, and then this one. Quite like that design, but I mean, I'm not one to judge. They built it, not me. Yeah, I mean, I guess they technically did build one themselves, and they're like, all right, figure out all the Legos we need and put it all together. I wonder if they do this like when they design the Legos. I wonder if they do it like they just have like a team of brainstormers that are just like literally sitting there like, okay, how are we gonna build this? Okay, and then they just like they don't start building it, but like they start brainstorming, and then they like after a while they're like, okay, let's build this with pieces that we think would work, and then they come to the conclusion, okay, this isn't gonna work. They change a piece or something like that, or if they do it all like on the computer and then they do it um, from scratch, or then they do it or whatever. I wonder if that's how they do it. Oh, now we get the double doors, man. Is it big? Is it wheelchair accessible for Professor X? I hope so. Because if it isn't, dude, he's gonna sue his own. I'm gonna sue Lego. I need this to be wheelchair accessible for fucking Handicap Creations to come visit. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh shit. Ooh. More stickers! Yay! Actually, kind of not yay, but it's fine. Okay, that goes there. Okay, so we get a brown thing, and we get sticker 38. Sticker 38 says class in danger room. That's cool. Okay, this goes on the inside, actually. And then we get a gray one. I think it's this one. And this one takes 37, which says mutatis mutandis, which must be Greek or Latin for something. I don't know. Don't ask me. Ask Professor X. He knows more than I do. A little crooked, but I'm okay with it. This time. So yeah, we got Mutus Mutandis, and then Class and Danger Room on the other side. So interesting. Just slides right in there. Or I guess it doesn't really slide in there, but it sticks right in there. These two white pieces. That goes there. That goes there. Big question. Do you think Bruno Mars has lazy lyrics?
Lazy lyrics?
Yeah.
I think Bruno Mars is the greatest musician in the last 2 decades. That's crazy. Who
Okay.
said that?
One of my viewers.
Yeah, that person's tripping. Bruno Mars is better than Michael Jackson.
Ooh! Everybody's long time to build. It does, probably.
Bruno Mars is a better vocalist than Michael Jackson. His songs, he has a better variety of songs. He can write feel-good songs, songs about being a player, songs for the guys, songs for the girls, romantic songs, heartbreak songs, deep songs. He's been in rap songs as
Features?
like think of a song
Gucci, like,
with like
Wake Up in the Sky?
yeah, like that, or even the one he dropped the one he dropped was Sexy Red.
Oh yeah, Fat, Juicy and Wet.
I mean, yeah, Sexy Red sucks, but I mean that song's actually good.
Yeah, because
he made Sexy Red good.
That's hard to do, guys. That's very hard to do.
It is very hard to do. No, yeah. What did he say though? He says lyrics were like.
He said hot take. Bruno Mars's lyrics are lazy. Or let me find the thing.
I mean, he does have a song called the Lazy Song, but.
Yeah, I don't think that's what he was getting at though. Let me see it. I was singing Risk It All or whatever earlier.
I didn't like his most recent album, Bruno's.
I don't mind it. I think it's pretty good.
That's some cool ones, but.
Yeah, it says hot take. Bruno Mars got lazy lyrics.
No, I don't think so.
Now, even if he has different genres, his style is always the same.
That's not true.
I don't know.
Okay. Let's say 24 Karat Magic compared to It Will Rain.
Which one is It Will Rain? I don't even know.
Like, if I ever lose you, baby, leave some morphine at my door. That.
Oh yeah, I think I know.
Cause it'll take a whole lot. But then you compare that to like 25 Karat Magic in the.
Bob, what are you talking about, dude? I don't think you quite understand. You're the one that says you don't even listen to music that often, or like.
I mean, like maybe if he means like, let's say he listens to like Bruno's most recent album. If he says like a lot of the songs on an album sound the same and he doesn't like it, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I think it's wild that someone could say that about Bruno. Lazy lyrics. I don't know. Quite know.
But also, like, when you have a famous artist that has made a lot of music, you could always find examples too of like songs they make that sound similar.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it is the same artist at the end of the day.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
You can do it with people like Drake. You can do it with Michael Jackson. You can do it with country artists. Yeah. I'm a Bruno Mars defender though. Like.
I'm with you on that.
I've been saying that for years. Like.
I've recently.
He's gotten a lot of more talk lately because of how much work he's done. But I feel like Bruno Mars used to just like he carried like the 2010s.
Oh, I think so. Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, it's different genres, but the chord progression is always like 1, 3, 4, 5, 1, and the melody is present throughout different songs. I'm not saying he's bad. He's just getting pretty repetitive.
Yeah, probably. I mean, like, it's true. I feel like Bruno's music lately has been more like
Similar.
money oriented, like just dropping it And
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I know it works because I've done it before, so I'm gonna just keep doing it. And
Yeah.
it's been working for him. Which does suck, especially if you're a music lover.
Mm-hmm.
When you start to hear like, for example, like Drake. Drake just dropped an album, obviously. I didn't like it at all. It's just very like, I don't know, kind of cliche almost.
I honestly don't listen to Drake that much.
No.
I mean, kind of after like 2018. I mean, not after 2018, but like 2018 to like 2021 until like after COVID was like kind of where I stopped listening to like big artists and stuff. I mean, I still listen to, you know, the old, not old songs, but like Sicko Mode and shit. I still listen to that stuff every once in a while.
What the fuck?
But like,
It's a good song.
I don't really keep up with like Travis Scott and
No.
all them anymore, really. I do, however, I do appreciate. Oh fuck, I forgot the name. Oh, The Weeknd a lot more because of Maggie.
The Weeknd.
I like The Weeknd as well.
You like men?
Is that what that is? Is that what that means? I like men.
No, it's just a big like stereotype.
Oh, okay.
The Weeknd makes music for gay people.
Oh, maybe he does. I don't know. If that's the case, I don't know. Whatever.
Because
But-
Drake and The Weeknd don't like each other.
They don't?
Nah,
They
he was
both
part
have
of the
girl
beef.
names.
He was part of the beef.
I thought it was just Kendrick and Drake.
No, there was like Drake and like 40 other people.
Oh, really?
Yeah, A$AP Rocky, Rick Ross,
They made a song together,
Metro
though.
Boomin. Well, they did have a lot of songs together in the past.
Metro Boomin as well?
Drake and Kendrick have songs together.
They do?
You never heard Poetic Justice?
Nope.
It's great. It's a good song.
I'll have to check it out.
Every second, every minute.
Poetic Justice. I didn't know Metro Boomin was beefing with him, though. That's kind of wild. I feel like Metro Boomin is like chill with everybody.
Yeah.
Metro Boomin wants some more.
That's why Metro made that thing where it's like, baby, I'll just,
Oh, really?
baby, I'll just, yeah.
Okay.
Because in the one song in the feud, Drake
Mhm.
said, Metro, shut your whole ass up and make some drums. And then he said that word, but I won't say it.
Damn.
Because you're streaming.
That's right.
If you weren't streaming, I would say it.
He would just blare it,
I would scream it.
and that's
No, I'm
Yeah,
kidding.
bro.
I won't do that.
he do what he wants.
What do you in the X-Mansion? Is that Bubblegum Princess? Who the fuck is that?
This?
Looks
It's a big robot.
like Bubblegum Princess, bro.
Honestly, a little bit it does, yeah. I never liked Adventure Time. No bap.
It felt like a stoner show.
Honestly, that
So it's kind of weird when you're watching it as like a kid.
regular show I feel like was
Regular show too.
definitely a stoner show. Looking
You
back,
look back and you realize they're just big time stoner shows.
yeah, I couldn't fucking watch it, dude. I
Or-
couldn't watch it now.
Rick and Morty's to me is so stupid. Too.
I don't like Rick. I never liked Rick and Morty even as a
Yeah,
kid.
it's just a stoner show.
Literally, yeah. Stoner shows. Not a big stoner show guy. What can I say? Oh shit! I think I caught it. How the fuck does that sit there? Not like that.
Will I be able to watch the TV out here without messing with your stream?
What am I sitting at? Let me finish one more bag and then you can. If that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Darn guys, we're getting cock blocked by Brogan.
Yeah. Unless you want my meat on your stream.
I don't want his meat on my stream. So we will end the stream after the next bag, not this bag, the next bag. And then we'll probably pick this up tomorrow sometime.
Why are there quick trip tacos on my desk?
Quick Trip Tacos on his desk, dude. That's what. Guys, I'm making an elevator right now. Look at this. Oh, it's not done yet. Hold on. Once it's done. Oh, it is done. Never mind. Guys, it's a fucking elevator, dude. Beep, beep, boop, boop, boop. And there was a coffee mug up here, too. I don't know why they put that up there, but there was. And there's up and down, dude. That's dope AF, man. That's so cool. And it fits perfectly. I can hold this like this, too. Well, you guys can't see it, but there's a little, whatever. Okay, just look for the little spot right behind the The carpet, the X carpet, goes right there. Lego, you've done it again. Don't ask me how, but you have. Something's not working. Oh wait, no, it worked. Oh baby, it fits like fucking glove, dude. Like a glove. Ooh, now we're building armor too. Ain't that cool? BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. My knight in shining armor. Now we're making chairs, dude? No way. Mini Lego chairs. Oh wait. Oh, that's right. It's let's see. Can't believe it's been 2 hours. Like 6. I can't believe it's been 2 hours. Also, I feel like it's been a little longer, honestly. But shit, I did how many bags? Six bags in 7 hours. Or whatever. I'm fucking memeing myself right now. 6 bags in rough. It'll be 7 bags in roughly 2.5 hours. So I'd say it's pretty good pace. So. Little bags. I want that there. Sure, I guess. It's actually getting a little too congested now, these Lego guys. Professor X can't fucking wheel around through here, it's dumb. They should have made this Lego set bigger. Instead of 12 hours, it should be 18 hours to make. All I know, living here is a losing game. Yeah, it seems a little too congested in here, honestly. It's okay though. They've even got a drain pipe in this thing. That's fucking wild. Yeah, so the drain pipe. I don't even know if you guys can see it or not because I can't see it. But so this is the drain pipe. This black thing. Where the hell am I? This black thing right here. Drain pipe, and then that little thing right there. That little blue thing is the water. Or I'm assuming that's what it's supposed to be. That's some pretty decent detail right there, I'd say. Ooh, and more stickers. This time it's pictures. Okay. Sticker 35. This looks like the first ever class of the X-Men. It's pretty cool. It goes right here. it's supposed to go like that, or if it's supposed to go. This might be the one time I open up the fucking app and figure it out, because this isn't making too much sense. It's crooked again. Okay. I think it's supposed to be like that though. It looks like it's in, yeah, it looks like it's in line with that. It'd make more sense if it was with the two little things at the back, but it's okay. So, okay, that. Oh, also, I didn't show you guys this sticker either, but this looks like it's the opening of the mansion, and it's Magneto and Professor X together. Is also pretty fucking dope. So. So now they want me to put these up here. Okay, green. This one in the middle.
Bro, this cop pulled over this woman, and he came up to the window and said he pulled over because he saw her
Using her right
using
hand
her phone in her hand, and she held up her arm, and she
as a
was
nub.
missing an arm.
Mm-hmm. I think I've seen that. And
then she's like, so she laughed and said, so you just want to call us a day? He said, no, I don't. Still trying to.
Yeah. He's definitely going on a power trip in that video. 107%. That guy's got issues.
Also, shouldn't that be like against the? That's got to be against some sort of police like code. To just say to like someone during a stop, like, hand to God, you didn't have it, like.
Yeah, I think he might have just did that because she doesn't have a hand. He might have just been fucking with her, maybe.
That's still, then that's unprofessional.
Well, yeah, I agree.
But the other way is like.
No, I don't even know. Like that's might be against police code.
Well, the way he said it didn't sound like it though, because then when she did, he was like, no, other hand.
You're like, okay, yeah, I don't know. It's definitely a weird situation, and I kind of hope she gets justice.
I think he just let it go.
I think he should get fired, to be honest. That's not a cop I want on the streets if he's going to pull someone over because he thought they had their right hand, and well, they don't even have a right hand, so. What the fuck? I'm missing pieces. there another drain pipe I should install? Well, I guess I can't make one, but sure looks like I should. So. Be all the drain pipe I can do for the day. Aging like a vegetable.
He said aging like a vegetable in Lizzo's fridge.
That's diabolical. Not Lizzo's fridge, man, dude. They're aging like crazy in there. Okay. Oh, I don't like the design of this, dude. This is dumb. Okay, last bag for the night, guys. And then we're calling it good for the day. I think 2.5 hours is a pretty good stopping point, I think. Yeah, bro's like 2% done. No, yippee. What do you mean 2% done? I'm like at least 14% done. At least. And that's a fact, Jack. Well, you're Frosty, but it's just what my dad would say all the time. It's a fact, Jack. Probably from a movie or something. But now we get to make Cyclops, which is pretty cool because I think I've only got a couple of Cyclops Legos as well. So I have 3 Lego Cyclopses. He's a pretty common mutant to be put in into Legos. So. But it's kind of dumb how they got this set up for him, but it's okay. So, I mean, it's very, very smart because they've never done something like this before. But he's holding like a little red thing, and then the red beam goes out of the red thing and you just put it up to his face. Which, I mean, it's as detailed as they can get without putting like a stud on his face and having this stick out of it. But like, I don't quite like it. So, okay, I think this is either the next side. This might be a completely different like floor. This next build. So I'm gonna put this right up here. Hope it doesn't block too much of the building area for y'all. Then we will get into this. Black and yellow again. Where's Wiz Khalifa at when you need him? Running hero, running hero, running hero. Boy, this is gonna get intricate already. Okay, one this way, 2 this way. A lot of clear stuff anymore. Good job, Bryce. This man's locked in and moving. I am trying my best. I left for like 30 minutes. Better than what I would have done though. it's my roommate Brogan. Oh, Brogan, you're on stream right now. What's up?
Yeah, I'm like right behind the camera.
Yeah. Don't pull your wiener out or anything. We don't need a meat reveal. Why does that guy look exactly like Bryce?
Meat reveal at 2Ks.
He doesn't look at anything like me. What do you mean? Okay, I'm moving to TV, so I won't be able to type. Bye. All right, sounds good, Frosty. But thanks for letting me know you're gonna move on to the TV. So appreciate it, man. Okay, we got 3. 4. 1. 2. Nice, we put this one right there. Connect them. And hiding again. And then just right there. This might actually be the upper floor. I don't know. This might be the second level. Okay. Ooh, more piping. This definitely is the second level. Looks about right to me. More windows. Chat, sorry. It's looking clean? It is looking very clean so far. Definitely worth the $300. Plus tax. Even it out? Yep. On top. Okay, that goes there. Make the other side. Just like that, we're done with fucking bag already, dude. That's fast as shit. Hey, yo, Tanisha! Get your ass over here. Oh, there we go. These windows can be quite tricky sometimes. Okay. That is where we'll have to leave it for now. I think this is going to go on top like this. It's going to be the roof. Because it's got like a little thing. And I think like it's going to... I mean, it fits perfectly right there, but it could also... Well, actually, no, it can't. It wouldn't... no, it's too much. Yeah, this is definitely the roof level, so... I could put it on top right now, but I think I'll wait to do that until later, so... But yeah, tomorrow we'll be starting out with bag 8 on page 138 of book 1. So we only got through 7 bags within 2.5 hours. And if there's like 25 bags, it's going to take probably 3 days of streams unless I come home early from work tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. So either way, yeah, guys, I had a good time. Hope you guys had a good time as well. I'll do a little more theory crafting with the cameras and stuff. Might be able to get a better... I mean, I'm not going to buy a new camera, but like, not right now at least. But I might be able to use my my laptop camera as my face cam, and then have the spotlight camera as my hand camera, which may or may not be good. I don't know, because it might... I mean, I might be able to make it smaller, but I don't know. We'll see. So, yeah, I gotta get this cleaned up so the kitchen isn't completely filled with Legos. But, for now, I'll do this because this looks pretty cool. So, oh well, maybe not. Well, for some reason he's not. His thing isn't working, but it's fine. Oh shit, broke his arm. Damn. Okay. Professor X can't really do much, but
Are you streaming?
yes, Brogan's streaming with me.
I guess.
Not like you wanted to, but so yeah, this is what I got so far, guys. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Catch y'all tomorrow on the next Lego building stream. Say goodbye, everybody. Talk about you fuckers, jeez.